Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to worst Karens that went too far. So yes, this is another Karen reaction video. I haven't done one in a while. I guess there have not been many Karen cases. I don't know, but yeah, let's get into this video and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Sometimes people stir up chaos for no apparent reason. Thankfully, some of these moments get captured on camera and they have to face the consequences for their actions. When an 8-year-old was—
Yeah, like right now, like everyone has a phone. So we're able to record stuff that happens in our daily lives. But I wonder where these people were before cell phones. Like, was it this bad, or I don't know, were they this crazy? Like, other people didn't have lives back then, so they still did this stuff. Cause how would they call the police? Like, run to the payphone to call the police and report a crime or something? Like, what was Karen life back then before cell phones?
selling water to save up for a trip to Disneyland after her mom was laid off work, a lady for some reason got super upset and called the police on her for selling water without a permit.
She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want.
She has nothing better to do.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah. On my property. It's not your property.
And to make things worse, she told the Huffington Post that she didn't actually call 911. But San Francisco PD released the phone call.
Hi, why is she lying?
Someone that does not have a vendor permit.
Not only is she dumb, she's a liar.
Talk about that.
Okay, 1 second. Let me transfer you over to the police department. Hang on.
Needless to say, the police never showed up. Complaining about someone's name is not a good thing to do because it targets an inherent part of their identity over which they have no control. That's why when Katie Hopkins was complaining about people's names, especially ones which are based on geographical location, she was quickly called out.
I do make a very quick decision based on their first names, and there's a whole bunch of first names that I don't like. I don't like geographical location.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because they didn't name themselves.
Or London.
Your child's called India.
Yes, but you know, that's because it's not related to a location. That's because it's
India
related
isn't
to
a
a family.
location.
At this point, one might have expected her to acknowledge the valid points made by the hosts, but instead she chose to double down on her stance.
She's just dumb.
I do judge children by their names.
That's
I do make
terrible.
assumptions, and lots of other
Listen to
parents
what you're saying. You judge children
Yes.
on their names.
Yes.
She's a
Even though the
hypocrite
laws
if her
around
child
property
is
lines
named
are
India.
complicated and can vary from county to county, it's generally legal to get right up to your neighbor's fence, as long as you're on your own property. But this couple's neighbor was not happy with the new fence they put up, as she believed it was too close to her property, and rather than communicating or calling the city, law enforcement took action into their own hands.
Oh, you're really gonna damage your fence.
Why she looks so
No, you
goofy
don't
when she
care.
turned around?
Despite it being understandable how some gym goers or owners get annoyed by very loud exercises, such as deadlifting with a lot of weight, a gym Karen took it too far by calling out a girl that barely dropped a bar with no weight.
I didn't drop the weight, I dropped the ball. How much is that weight? There's no weight. There's no weight. I weigh something.
Luckily for the guy, Joey
No, I feel like he's just dumb and he just wanted an excuse to talk to her. Like, it's really bothering you that much that you have to talk to her in the gym. I see ulterior motives here.
Bull has not seen the video yet. Okay, there's no real explanation for this woman's actions, but a lady who was on her way to take out the trash decided to not let someone that lives at the apartment on the elevator, and insisted for her to take the stairs for no real reason.
Stairs over there. Please hurry up. I'm literally just trying to go home.
You want to start? Go to the stairs.
I'm going to send this to the office because this is unacceptable.
I hate the way she's moving.
After a man
body,
failed
her
to
hands,
appear in
her
court the
face,
first time for
her
an alleged
neck.
domestic
Yes.
violence charge, the judge
she's
was
doing
not
the
happy
most.
and not willing to cut this man any slack. And to make things worse, he came without a lawyer but a lot of attitude.
I don't need an attorney.
You're a lawyer?
Nope. I don't really give a f***, to be honest with you.
That's going to cost you 30 days in the county jail for contempt. Cuff him if you got
Oh.
the cuffs. Hold on. It's $5,000
Cuff him,
cash surety
cuff him,
bond
cuff him,
subject to the
cuff him,
temporary protection.
And well,
Yeah.
swearing at the judge caused him 30 days in county jail with a $5,000 bond. But the man was not done.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
What?
You can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60. You want to go for 90?
Keep going, keep going.
That's 90 more. That's 180.
A man was going to host a rooftop gathering
Dang.
until 10 p.m. and was kind enough
Just
to
keep
notify
going.
his neighbors, despite not really having to, since most local regulations start noise disturbance complaints from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. But one of the neighbors got really annoyed about the gathering, and instead of knocking and asking him to turn the music down, decided to trespass on the property.
Oh, she's going to jail.
I'm walking to your house.
It's amazing.
I know, it is amazing.
Then why is she running out?
Come in, don't write entrance.
Why do you hate
We're
music
the
so
top
much?
third floor.
If she's in the right, why is she running away?
Doing this all the time.
Hey, you know, you could have just knocked on the door.
They can
and go
press
get
charges
it.
on her.
In a very frustrating video to watch, a girl parked her car in the parking lot at the place she worked at. In the middle of her shift, a woman came into the store asking who owns the BMW, because they parked over the line and hit her car. This obviously doesn't make sense because she was parked there first. So she goes and takes a look, which clearly shows the older woman parked way over the line,
Yep.
and was the one to actually hit the car. But the Karen decided to stick with her story.
She didn't hit a car.
You did.
I did not because I have been here.
How
sorry,
how does
you're
someone
not
hit a
over the
car if
line.
they're already parked there
You're not over
before the other car?
You're not over the line.
A city council turned politics into theatrics
Call the police on
when
her.
a former council member
Okay,
slightly
and
hit the
dramatic,
commissioner
I've seen
in the
this
head,
one.
and she waited a beat or two and proceeded to roll onto the floor in apparent agony. That would even make some footballers proud.
Hey. Oh,
When he says footballers, he means soccer players.
stop
In
that
case you
woman
guys
from
were
leaving the
confused.
room. She should be arrested.
When a woman bought a lottery ticket at a store, she told her nephew that they would share the winnings if they won. So if they both wrote the names on the ticket, and well, the ticket ended up being worth $1.2 million. When they went to collect the winnings at the lottery headquarters, the woman wasn't happy at all, and said she meant to split the winnings only if it wasn't the jackpot.
And now he's trying to lie and say I said split. I said split with the 50-50, not with no JCAs. I'm taking him to court. I'm getting my lawyer tomorrow.
Girl, calm down.
Me and Tyrone.
What's wrong with her
I put
voice?
his name
She
on
needs
this
to
video with
clear her
Bob.
throat.
Because
Clear
he's
it for
like a
her.
son to me. He was.
She did keep her word and took her nephew to court, but ended up reaching a settlement, giving her nephew $260,000 of the $600,000.
They are both satisfied with the terms of the settlement. It was reached mutually in order
What's she
to
gonna do with the
avoid
money?
further court
Like, how old is she
proceedings
now?
and to bring this matter to a final conclusion.
A routine traffic stop for speeding in Gulf Breeze, Florida turned into a very bizarre interaction between a policeman and the woman, who believed that she did not need a driver's license, as she was not driving a commercial vehicle, which is not a law at all.
You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive a car.
Yes, you do.
You do not.
15-7, 41 with me.
What?
Ma'am,
Is
step
that
up
her
the vehicle.
excuse?
Turn around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well,
Oh
then
my
you can
gosh.
tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. I have all the laws right there.
I don't.
If there's someone that you want to be respectful to, is the
That is
person that
like the
decides
worst
on your future. Ironically,
comeback
this
or
law student at
excuse.
the University of Miami was rude during the entire trial, but the judge finally lost it when he insulted her
Hey, I
judgment
missed
right
this
after
show.
giving her sentence.
Wrong.
That's your opinion.
No, that's my ruling, pal. And let me tell you something, Mr. University of Miami Law School. I taught at UM for many, many years, and you right now are embarrassing us. You do not show that kind of disrespect, okay?
Fast food is usually fast, but if
Yeah,
you go
so
during
dumb.
peak hours or someone places a huge order, there's only so much employees
I hate
can
those
do.
people that
After waiting for 10 minutes in the
they
drive-thru,
just
a
act like
woman
that.
had enough
So
and went inside
cringy.
and started making a mess. And
Oh,
she
this is
even
cringy
had the
too.
audacity to call the
Look at
police
her.
and tell them she wants her money back.
I want my money. I'm not going nowhere.
Knock her on the head with a cone.
Come on,
But perhaps
that her
the weirdest
friend?
part is the dance she did right before leaving. And the sheriff in the town took the opportunity to make some puns.
But she created a McMess.
What's wrong
And
with her
she acted
eyelashes?
like a McNut.
A good thing is to learn that the gym is
It's
not your
giving,
personal film studio, so you can't really be
McDonald's.
upset if someone walks by your
What's his name?
camera.
Ronald McDonald?
Like Hellu, side eye, throw weights.
Bowling is a fun activity to do with friends and family, but this individual turned into a high-stakes battle. Apparently, she was not happy that this man was rolling the ball at the same time as her instead of waiting, which made no sense since he was not even on the same lane.
They're in different lanes.
next to my family.
How do I have to wait a turn? We're on different lanes.
That's the problem. You see, you're not supposed to go when other people are going because I could be a professional and you could be screwing me up.
Thankfully, the soup was already cold when she threw it,
Oh my
so there
gosh,
were no
she's so
injuries.
dumb.
But an angry customer made a pickup order of soup. And when she went back to her place, realized
People,
the soup was
like,
so
don't
hot it
grow up
melted the plastic. So
mentally.
she drove back
Like,
to the restaurant to ask for a refund
so
to replace the
weird.
meal.
I've seen
And the
this
manager
before.
said, of course. But before she even got the chance to help her, the customer threw the soup at the employee's face.
Warmth of the soup was not enough to really burn me. I mean, as you can see, I have no injuries from that itself, but the spices from the soup are what My eyes were stinging so bad.
Oh,
It's hard to
no.
understand why
Would you
someone would
chase
have
her
an
down
issue
if
with
that
a
happened to
service
you?
dog at a store. But if you do, it should be left to the employees to handle. An older woman was not having a good day and took it out on a man that had a service dog, claiming it wasn't really a service dog, despite her having no proof. And it escalated to the point in which she kicked the man that had the dog and police were called.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
So the asshole really did call you, huh? I asked the man why he had the dog in here. It's a service dog. Where's this tackle? Where's this proof? I don't have to show you. The law says I don't have to. I said, well, we'll go
Why
right
does she
to the
care?
desk then. I
I don't
don't have to
understand.
show them either. I said, because he's not a f***ing service dog. And then the dog jumped on me, so I turned around and I kicked him in the ass.
Okay, this actually went viral on TikTok, and people had very mixed reactions about it. But a woman went to her window seat on the plane just to see a woman sitting there already. And when she told the woman that was her seat, she asked if she could switch, since she wanted to sit next to the kid. And well, the lady said she doesn't mind as long as her seat is a window seat as well. But it was a middle seat, so she said no.
Well, I just thought I could switch with you because these are my kids. And she pointed to the 2 seats next to her. Sure, I'm happy to switch with you as long as it's a window seat. And she said, oh, it's right here. And she said it like, oh yeah, great, it's right here. And so I thought, oh, it must be the window seat. But then she pointed to the middle seat that was in the row right behind the seat where I was supposed to be sitting.
On one hand, it's easy to see why the mother wanted to sit with her kids, but maybe she should have picked her seats in advance instead. Maybe trying to bite an officer who's being
That's
nothing but respectful to you is not a good idea.
Wow.
Only an
What-
incredibly
what
talented
did I just
artist
see?
can
What was
turn a
that?
Karen's rant into an incredible musical.
And you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. You understand that? I will not.
I wish there was a piano player actually there when she was speaking, because that would like crack everyone up. Also, I don't know, I've never ran into a Karen in real life. I don't know what I would do. I think I would just play dumb, make them angrier, because they're wasting my time, so let me waste their time. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.